Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time this reach you, I greet you. You know what this is, man. It's me washing my face. But this time I'm washing my tears away. Like, people can't understand, man. Like, I lost my mama. I watched my mama die. Like, not, I got a phone call about it, or somebody told me, or I heard it, third person. No, I was standing right there. Talked to my mama for 8 hours before she took her last breath, right? People can't understand why I'm so damaged on the inside. We're not going to talk about all the other things that I've seen in my lifetime that I can't even talk about. Because some things come with a statute. Some things don't come with a statute of limitations. So, you can't, I got traumas I can't even talk about. People get on the internet and be talking about my mom, right? I named EJ after my mother. It's a reason though. Like, it's literally a reason. Give me a moment, right? It's literally a reason. When my mama was alive, I had her funeral. I don't never get the credit I deserve for that, right? I knew I was going to lose my mother. I been came to grips with that. I seen it before I lost my mama, but I knew I was going to lose my mother, so I had her funeral. So everybody that loved her for real could come tell her they loved her in real life while she was still around and heard none of that fake love. None of the fake preachers standing up there that don't even know my mama, ain't never met the lady. Somebody just paid him to get up there and make a sermon. Nah, we not doing none of that. And it was my mama idea. She gave me the idea. I am following it, right? I had her funeral while she was still alive to see it. And a whole bunch of people showed up, 4K videoed it to make sure that you couldn't say that you missed it. You just didn't watch it. Can't knock you for it or none of that, man. Just look the video up, man. Straight up. I had my mama funeral while she was still alive to enjoy it. All right? Because that repast chicken be amazing. I watched my mama die though. Had her funeral while she was still alive. All right? And while I was at that funeral, I told my mother that I would do everything in my power to make her name live forever. You don't believe me? You can go watch. I would do everything in my power to make sure that her name live forever. So EJ named her. Told my mama this in 2017. It's 2022. I told her this in 2017. Mind you, she died 11 days after I had her funeral. And she told me she was leaving too. She like, that was all I wanted. I just wanted you to stop getting in trouble and doing what you doing and this, that, and the third. I just want you to go see life and be a better person than the person you are. She didn't raise me to play in the streets and all that. I did that because I wanted to, and I accepted all the consequences and repercussions that came with doing it. But that was never her thing. She always had my back. That was never her thing. All she wanted me to do was go do something with all the talents that I had been blessed with. I couldn't even see it, right? Then people get in my comment section and be, oh, you gonna be hurt. You gonna be hurt when that dog died, right? No, I was hurt when the original one died. And I'm still hurt. Having her just helps with the pain. Because I get to say my mama's name every day, right? I get to scream and holler and chase behind my mother's name every day. I'm going to be devastated when EJ go. But in my mind, I'm 45, EJ 17 months. Life expectancy, man, for black men that, you know what I'm saying, play in the streets and been to prison and all of that, man, ain't too much past 50, 55. right? In my mind, I'm gonna die before EJ. So I ain't gonna have to worry about that. She gonna deal with my death. It's gonna break her heart. Or it might be the other way around and I have to deal with her passing. But I watched the original die. And I'm still here. I'm still pushing. I'm still pushing to do exactly what I told her that I would do. Everything in my power to make sure that her name live forever. It's in books. It's in videos. It's in posts. It's anywhere that you could find content. You can find my mama's name. I'm doing everything in my power to make her name live forever. And people be playing with it. And I can't really do nothing about it. And not for the reason that most people would think. Nah, it's for the realest reason ever. I have to be honest with myself, man. I do not brag about my street credentials and credibility. I do not brag about being tough. I do not promote nonsense and negativity. I do not get into the arguing, screaming back and forth and all of that. Not really into trying to cuss you out and none of that. And it's a reason for it. The reason being is I know for a fact I take it as far as it can go in real life and not in a short, not in a long time process. We can get right to it immediately. This not gonna draw out ever. I know it. I'm like that. You gonna have to hurt me, right? So I don't do none of the stuff that come, none of the antics that come with that. I really do that to you. What I'm gonna tell you for? What am I gonna warn you for? Nah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing and do my very best to try to stay out your way. Anybody, what you got going on, what you doing, doing my very best to try to stay out your way because I watched my God die and I have yet to recover from it. You know, doing everything in my power to heal. I've seen therapists, I've seen psychiatrists, I've seen psychologists. I done seen and talked to all type of people that deal with hurt and pain, and they ain't had nothing to say to me that I could relate to that I hadn't already said to myself. And it didn't help. Not medication. I don't do drugs and all that. I don't even really drink, right? I'm talking about it's my thoughts, and they get the better of me some days. Straight up, they get the better of me some days. Randomly this morning, I missed my mama and somebody was playing with me in my comment section. Like I really wanted to say what I wanted to say, but I couldn't because you don't do that, right? You don't do that. You don't tell people. You never warn somebody if you're going to do something to them. You never warn them. You never be out loud and be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that. One. Number two, I can't do it. That's the part. That's the part that drive me insane. And nobody seems to understand or get it, right? I really do that to you. I will. I promise my mama I'll stay out of trouble so you get a pass. No matter who you are. The only thing I can do in this point in my life is defend myself. And you have the God-given right to say whatever you want to say. And in the United States of America, you have the constitutional right to kind of say whatever you want to say. Action is a completely different story, but comment section, phone calls, videos, all of that. You have, it's under a law, right? And being a convicted felon, I know the law. So whether I want to get mad, whether I want to be messed up, whether I want to be in attack mode for something somebody said or typed or put out there in the atmosphere to me, I can't. It's against the law. It's against the law to act against what somebody said to me. And I got to deal with it. And I be having to tell it to myself every day. That was the topic. Just between me and you, these is going to get a little bit deeper as we go along. But that's the topic of talking to myself and letting you in on the conversations, right? No matter what you say to me, I have to let it go because it's against the law for me to act out. So I have to tell myself this every day. I can't get mad at what somebody said to me. I can't get mad at a comment. I can't get mad at a post. I can't get mad at a stitch. I can't get mad at people who misconstrue who I am and what I got going on in life because it is against the law. And I promised my mama, other than that, man, it would be a completely different situation. But that's neither here nor there. Promise made. Baby is in the places that she wanted to be in. I'll tell y'all about that later. She is in the places that she wanted to be in. And I am doing exactly what she told me to do. Have a good day and be safe. Hey now.